What's up, family? Welcome back to the Light in the Darkness podcast. Man, today's episode, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. This one personal. I wasn't even going to plan on recording this, but something in my heart told me somebody got to hear this. So here it is. I broke my sobriety. Not because I was celebrating, not because I was peer pressured, not because life was going amazing. I really just did it. I slipped. And when it happened, I sat there thinking, well, I'll go back to something I left behind. But then it hit me. Sometimes it's not about the fail itself. It's about what we learn while we down there. Life has this way of testing you right when you think you got everything together. You could be doing everything right, staying focused, praying, growing, staying busy, and then boom, one moment of weakness. Just my thoughts and the weight of everything I've been carrying. And I slipped. It wasn't about the drink. It was about what I didn't deal with. You feel me? I thought it would help me escape for a second, but the escape never heals you. It just delays your healing. See, peace doesn't come from a bottle. Peace comes from your heart. It comes from faith. And I know somebody listening right now, you got your own version of that. Maybe it's not drinking. Maybe it's overthinking. Maybe it's isolation. Maybe it's something you run to when life feels heavy. We all got something trying to pull us back to who we used to be. After that moment, I ain't feel good at all, man. I didn't feel relaxed. I felt disappointed. Not just in myself, but because I forgot who I was for a second. But here's what I realized. You feel me? That one slip up that I did, it don't erase everything. You feel me? Falling doesn't mean failure. God doesn't throw you away because you slip. He uses that moment to remind you you still need him. Sometimes he lets you stumble, not to shame you, but to humble you. Because when you start thinking, I got this, we start working alone. And that's when the enemy creeps in. So I stopped beating myself up and started asking, what can I learn from this? Maybe this setback wasn't a punishment. Maybe it was like a wake up call to slow down. You feel me? To stop carrying everything on my own, to reconnect my faith, my peace, and my purpose. Faith isn't about perfection. Faith is about connection. It's easy to believe when everything is going right, but faith really matters when you mess up, when you fall short and you still choose to get back up. God knew I'll fall before I did, and he already had a way for me to rise again. That's grace. He knew I was going to mess up, and it's no excuse, but he already knew this was going to happen. Grace doesn't run out when you fail. Grace meets you where you fail. So if you listening right now and you slipped in your own way, maybe you lost focus, maybe you gave in, maybe you drifted from who you're supposed to be. Hear me when I say this. You are not too far gone. You are not unworthy. You are not broken beyond repair. God can still use you, even in your mistakes. Sometimes the most powerful version of you is the one that's been through the dirt, the darkness, and still choose the light. Maybe this episode is a reminder that you're allowed to start again. Don't let shame stop you from showing up for yourself. Don't let guilt stop you from praying again, believing again, or trusting again. Your story isn't over. You just hit the plot twist. And plot twists make the story powerful. I'm not proud that I broke my sobriety, but I'm proud that I didn't stay down. I got up, I prayed, I forgave myself, and I kept moving. That's what growth looked like. That's what faith looked like. Falling doesn't define you. Getting back up does. So that's a quick little episode. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Light in the Darkness podcast. If this spoke to you, share it with somebody who might need to hear this today. And remember, no matter how hard life gets, no matter how many times you fall, keep shining your light because somebody needs to hear it. Until next time, peace, love. I'm out.